This flower is much like one that used to grow by Erith Sea.
Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore?
Alas, the breed was wiped out. None like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful?
I can see you love flowers, Melia.
I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dunban? Do you like flowers? I don't get the impression that you dislike them all that strongly.
Maybe it's just that you like them so strongly. You can't imagine that someone might not like flowers at all.
That's not what I meant. It's just, if you hated flowers, you wouldn't tread so carefully around them.
I am beaten by your powers of observation.
I can always see a person's true nature from how they act in public. I've studied you all ever since we met. A ruler must know his people. My father and brother taught me much about imperial duties. I never thought I would actually need those lessons. But I will certainly need them now. However, the lessons reach far beyond the particulars of ruling. I learned how to handle myself and communicate well with people.
Maybe you need a few more of those lessons.
Are you saying I lack people skills?
You only seem yourself around Ricky and Shulk, if I might say. I wish you'd open up to the rest of us a bit more. We've all been through so much together on the battlefield.
Deep down, I know that you are right. Thank you, Dunban, for your frank comments. I will do my best to open up more.
I didn't mean for her to treat it quite so formally, but oh well.
Why Shulk? We were talking about you.
Shulk is a strange one. He plays with junk, you know. Yet you trust him implicitly. I just want to know why.
It's not just Shulk. I trust all of you.
And I appreciate it, Melia. Even though I know I am second to another.
How dare you? I would never suggest that Shulk is first in my estimation.
I believe you just did.
Enough of this conversation. You were not second, third, or fourth. You were last. This flower is much like one that used to grow by Erith Sea.
Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore?
Alas, the breed was wiped out. None like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful?
I can see you love flowers, Melia.
I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dunban? Do you like flowers? You do? This is surprising. I didn't get that impression from you at all.
And you think it's wise to judge a book by its cover?
That was not my intention. It's just that I pride myself on being a good judge of character.
Fair enough. Well, just so happens that you're right. Flowers have never interested me. The reason is...
I see. Flowers are transient, so it is hard to get attached to them. As with soldiers in battle, death is always knocking.
You are very wise, Melia. To put it another way, I feel that loving a single flower is wrong. If we concentrate on one flower, the rest of the garden may be lost. The water and the soil, land and the skies. Which is most important, I do not know. So I give my attention to all. I started thinking about it like that in my younger days.
I'd never considered it from that perspective before. You see things very differently to me. It is most intriguing.
I intrigue you now. I'll take that as a compliment.
You are welcome. I think I know the perfect flower for you. The renowned Stardrop. None can deny its beauty. All other flowers bow down and wilt at its magnificence.
Lovely as it sounds, I'll have to pass. If it's a present, I won't say no. But only because it's you, Melia.
You do not like their smell? Well, certainly some flowers have pungent smells, but not all.
I know what I like, and that doesn't include flowers. A room's natural smell can be overwhelmed by a flower's odor. The natural smell of the earth and trees is completely lost.
Is that not a contradiction? Flowers are a part of nature. I'm surprised at you, Dunban.
You're a sharp one, Melia. I guess you've got me there. Those statues. Am I right in thinking they were of high Entia origin?
They are indeed. These are the sororal statues. They depict twin goddesses representing order and justice.
A treacherous place to erect them.
This place was once used for our coming-of-age ceremony. Potential successors to the throne who came of age were left here. If they survived, they could return to the capital, triumphant.
I see. So only the best specimens continued the Imperial line. Ruthless but effective.
That is what I was told, at least. It was probably all just a formality.
Of course. Fighting off the Satul Guardian alone is no easy task.
However, I have heard of a former ruler who did see the task through. Very astute, Dunban. Not a pleasant fact, but still true.
I find it ironic. Goddesses of order and justice looking down with biased gazes.
Still, I can understand why the ceremony was necessary. It must have been the only way to secure the people's trust.
The same reason you faced the tomb, right? Calm yourself, Melia. Whenever you feel afraid, know that we're here to protect you.
I know, Dunban. You saved my life at the tomb. I will never forget the debt I owe you and the others. The participant has no choice in participating.
Then it sounds as if they were simply being led to their death.
There must have been a reason for conducting the ceremony. Something that made it necessary in that particular case.
You suggesting this High Entia was of mixed blood?
Yes. The ceremony must have been needed to gain the people's trust, just as I faced the tomb.
Does this place remind you of the tomb?
Yes. Of the hardship I faced there, and the friends that saved my life. I am forever grateful to you all.
Those statues. Am I right in thinking they were of high Entia origin?
They are indeed. These are the sororal statues. They depict twin goddesses representing order and justice.
A treacherous place to erect them.
This place was once used for our coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, here. What are you trying to suggest? This site is a stunning example of high Entia architectural skill.
I can't deny that.
Oh no!
What's wrong, Melia?
Each statue is supposed to have an ether crystal on its chest, but one of them is missing.
Thankfully, the other statue's crystal is still present.
I wonder what happened.
Many people with dubious reputations travel through here.
I have heard of such people. I don't suppose we'll ever see it again.
Why don't you replace it?
You're right, Dunban. The twin goddesses of order and justice must look their part.
Order and justice, huh? I'm sure they'd be happy if you were to help them out.
I have my doubts that such a thing is possible.
Perhaps it was due to a flaw in the construction. Even the wise and skilled high Entia must have their off days.
Spare me your sarcasm, Dunban, even if you are correct.
Why don't you replace the crystal? Bring the sisters back to glory. I'm sure you're up to the task.
This is not a bad idea. What one sister has, the other craves. And we cannot have that. Dunban, I don't know how to ask this.
What is it, Melia?
The man in the metal-faced mechon. Mumka, I think. Were you and he acquainted before he became that thing? Well...
I apologize. I didn't mean to sound so defensive. I just don't quite understand the relevance of your question.
It's difficult to explain. But I need to know. I must know, Dunban. He murdered my father, yet I know nothing about him.
I understand, Melia. I'm sorry. I should have spoken to you about this sooner.
Thank you. I know it's not easy for you to talk about him.
Not after what he did to our home and to Fiora.
Believe me, I know. He stole my father from me as well.
I doubt the day when I forgive him will ever come, Melia.
Just as long as you understand the danger of living in the past.
I do. I know if I live with hate in my heart, I'm no better than him. He became consumed by his hatred for me. And he died for it.
I see.
It was Shulk who showed me the light. I'd have gone down a dark path otherwise. I'd have taken Mumkar's life. I'm very grateful to Shulk. I hope I can repay the favor one day.
I feel much the same way. Let us work together to live by Shulk's example.
I am partly responsible, after all.
You? What do you mean?
He changed right around the time I started using the Monado. He coveted it so much that his jealousy consumed him. If I'm honest, I wasn't completely oblivious to this. But I didn't act, and then it was too late.
You should not blame yourself. The darkness that haunted his heart was to blame. He was lost long ago, it seems.
I just wish that fool had realized. I wasn't the true heir to the Monado. Shulk was. He never should have had a reason to hate either of us.
Dunban.
I shouldn't get emotional. You probably didn't want me to go on about the old days like this.
Actually, I found great value in it. Thank you, Dunban. Dunban. I don't know how to ask this.
What is it, Melia?
The man in the metal-faced mechon. Mumkar, I think. Were you and he acquainted before he became that thing?
1 year ago, he and I risked our lives fighting the Mechon, but when the battle turned, he chose to make a run for it.
So he was a cowardly man.
He was always fairly unreliable. Deep down, I knew that one day he'd fail us in a time of need. But in the battle a year ago, he still seemed to be on our side.
What do you mean, Dunban? Are you saying he wasn't always the monster he became?
Whatever his reasons, that day he was fighting off those machines as hard as we were.
That is difficult to believe. That may well be what you think, Dunban.
I apologize, Melia. My words are not meant to hurt, but I knew him, and I can only tell you what I saw.
Do you think he had a reason for fighting? Someone to protect?
I've often thought about that. He was originally from another colony, one destroyed long ago. So, in theory, he had nothing to lose. Maybe that's all it was.
Perhaps you are right. Whatever the reasons, his atrocities can never be justified.
Of course. I suppose it would be futile to think too hard about it.
Dunban, does it hurt to remember?
I didn't mean for you to worry over this. This is one of many tales of battle. A never-ending circle of betrayal.
If you say so. But I look forward to the day that our world is free of war.
That's why I'm so full of regret. Maybe I could have stopped him.
You mustn't blame yourself. You could not have stopped this.
Perhaps. But it's complicated. I can't deny that he was a bit of an unreliable fellow. But he saved my life countless times. After I took up the Monado, there was a definite change in him.
He was taken by its power. I pity him.
I just wish he'd realized. I wasn't the true heir to the Monado, Shulk was. He never should have had a reason to hate either of us.
Dunban.
Mumkar, I doubt I'll ever forgive you for what you did. But I'll never forget you. And I hope you can find peace.